1, 2, 3.
Hi, I'm Marcus, and I'm the idiot on the writer's block. It's NaNoWriMo month, and I'm sequestered in a bunker somewhere trying to eke out 50,000 words for my next project, which I will be announcing on the channel pretty soon. But what is NaNoWriMo? And why 50,000 words in particular? Well, I could explain it to you, but I'm pretty sure I'd do a bad job. And so, as I always do, I throw the question onto the writer's block and get some of my fabulous experts to help me out. And here they are.
Traditionally, it's advertised as November, and it's uppercase N-A, uppercase N-O, NaNoWriMo. And basically for the month of November, you have to hit a 1,600 words target each day. And the idea is that in the space of a month, you will have written a full-length novel. So what I find is I started to do that last November on the book that I'm writing now, on my second novel. And I was on day, I think it was 8 of it, and I was really going for it, as I had really limited time and I'd have to log on really early in the morning, and I was there at 6 o'clock just writing as fast as I can. And it's really good for stream of conscience things, and you'll probably get quite a lot out of it in terms of interiority, because if you're writing from someone's point of view, you can just let their mind wander, because you're just looking at the word count going up, thinking, oh, they think this now as well. But structurally, you go through way off, you'll have to rein yourself back in again. But I think that is a really good way, a really good exercise to train your brain in terms of getting the words down each day in a finite amount of time.
But I'm just trying to take it day to day, really. I'm just trying to hit my word count. I've got scene cards. That's actually probably the best, or the biggest part of my strategy, is that I've taken it Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. I'm going to try and write Act 1 and 2 in November, 25,000-ish words each. And I've just tried to break it down into scenes. I've done pretty much all of Act 1. I'll probably have to do some scene cards for Act 2 in about 2 weeks, if I do stick to this and actually manage to get that far. But it's actually, so far, been quite effective, because I'll sit down and I'll go, okay, I need to write this scene today. And they're all quite short scenes. I'm just trying to get the bones of a novel together rather than actually anything that pretty or nice or good.
NaNoWriMo to me is a reminder that I've got to get this amount of work done, like a huge amount of work done in just a short amount of time. But it's also time that, I can tell my family, hey, I've got to dedicate this amount of time to doing this.
Honestly, it was a writing jumping off point for me. We started the first Foxfire book, and as I might have mentioned, there was a character in that book that I found so interesting, I decided to write her own series. And NaNoWriMo of July 2013 was when I wrote her first book. And literally I went from, well, I have this idea for a character, to finished book by the end of July. And it's gone through several changes, including the character herself has gone through some pretty dramatic changes. But yeah, I love that it forces you to focus on writing in a way. I mean, you're not beholden to anyone or anything except yourself within it. But that it gives you this sense of urgency, this sense of this is what you should be doing. And I cannot tell you how satisfying it is watching that word count tick slowly up through the month. And it kind of becomes this narcissistic reward system, like, hey, I'm gonna finish, yay. And like I said, it was just a really great jumping off point. I've actually finished 7 novels during the Camp NaNoWriMos, as well as the November, the official National Novel Writing Month. And I honestly can't say if I would have finished those in that amount of time without it. So yeah, I love NaNoWriMo.
NaNoWriMo stands for National Novel Writing Month. It's the month of November, and although you can start with just a pen and a piece of paper or a blank Word document, I find that going to the website, it's I think nanowrimo.org, and creating yourself a little account there is really valuable. It's a place for you to kind of organize your thoughts, announce it to the world that you really are going to try for this thing. You get a lot of encouragement through them. They have a lot of tips and resources for writers, everything from world building to developing a story to giving your characters really something to do. They don't tell you should plot. There's a lot of people that start on November 1st with nothing in mind, just a blank screen, which to me sounds terrifying. But to win the challenge, you just have to complete 50,000 words within the month. I think the fun thing about it for me is that it's only once a year. I mean, they have camps other times of the year. If you want to, join camp in April, you're free to do that. And other people are also writing during that time. But doing it in November, I think last year there was almost 500,000 people who started. About 13% actually finished. So, a lot of people with aspirations just don't quite make it through. I did find that the encouragement, that putting your word count down, it was kind of that accountability to make sure you kept going. And then if you do win, they give you all kinds of goodies. You get stickers so you can brag on social media. You get a bunch of discounts on either writing programs or software, which I find pretty neat. There's a lot of software out there too that are giving free trial versions through the Nano month. So, if you sign up for an account, you can go and see what all those things are.
Can I do a novel in a month? And what I might use it to do, and what I'm thinking about doing is having a complete departure from the humour writing and writing something totally different for me, and just seeing where it goes, because I guess it's a personal challenge, isn't it, to try to write a novel in such a short amount of time. But I know a lot of writers, since I've been a bit more active in the writing community on Twitter, I've seen more and more writers talk, and I know a couple of them have managed to write a book in the time, and it's actually gone on to be their next book. So, but I think it's also a chance to do something a little bit different, have fun, maybe reconnect with why you wanted to write in the first place. And if nothing else, it's exercising those brain muscles. Even if it goes in a drawer at the end of the month, it's kind of something to do that's a bit of a challenge and a bit of fun. And we've just found in France, so we're locked down now. We're locked down from tomorrow. So if I'm going to be locked down, I may as well.
And there you have it, NaNoWriMo in a nutshell. If you're a writer taking part in this year's campaign, go ahead and put your username in the comments below. And I will be back next week with a brand new video. So like, comment, share, and subscribe for more tips on how to write, publish, and promote your first fiction novel. I'm Marcus, and I'll see you next time.